In previous sessions, we've talked about the conscious mind and the nature of the self. Through continued meditation, it can become apparent that the self, or the ego, is illusory, and that we can learn to see beyond this illusion. We normally have a sensation of a continuous and ever-present personality that embodies who we are. This is what we refer to as the ego. By learning to become fully aware in the present moment, observing the fluidity and spontaneity of thoughts and feelings, it's possible to realize that the ego is simply a narrative based on our memories of the past and our expectations of the future. This realization can help us to become less attached to thoughts and feelings and to find a more peaceful state of mind. Now let's start today's session. Close your eyes and find a comfortable position, observing any bodily sensations. Before we start, bring your intention to mind for this session. Start following the breath, observing the sensations wherever they appear most clearly. If thoughts arise, take notice of what type of thought it is. Is it a memory, a fantasy, an anticipation of some future event? This thought doesn't define who you are right now in the present moment. Briefly notice this and go back to following the breath. Clearly observe each breath coming and going. Thoughts are simply an appearance like any other sensation within your conscious awareness. Acknowledge them and bring your attention back to breathing. We're almost finished. Bring your attention back to your bodily sensations. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Well done for making some time for meditation today. When learning to become more mindful, it can be useful to think about the nature of the self and how it actually feels to identify with the ego. By becoming more mindful of the present moment, we can become less attached to the illusory sense of self and more aware of how our consciousness experiences whatever arises within it. This isn't the easiest concept to grasp, but it will become easier as you develop your practice and can bring about a lasting sense of peace. See you at the next session.